Alright then. Yum. Sorry, I was eating some yummy ramen over corned beef. Or corned beef over ramen. I'm just letting people filter in at the moment. Welcome. Hello, I'm Charles Agatsune. Um, Today we're going to have a work stream of sorts. I personally do a lot of stuff here in Blender, and so this has been a project I'm working on for a bit this week, and I thought, hey, you know what? I might as well do a Friday night live stream, showing it off and working on shit. So, this stuff's really good. I'm sorry about the lack of tact, I guess. I got off the day job. I'm hungry. I'm eating as I let people come in. Look, we are going to work on Krang today. And I'll give a little bit of backstory on this model I have here. And because there's a project I've literally had in the back burner for like a year now or so. It's actually it's an idea I have basically all done. All the voicing's done. But I'm a perfectionist, like really bad. So, when it comes down to it, I could publish the idea or finish it up, but I am like the most perfectionist asshole you'll meet. The idea, it's funny because actually, what's funny is that this idea, I have it all done. I'm just a fucking perfectionist, dude. Oh yeah, that's right. The joke I put at the very beginning of it, I've actually used the original audio that I borrowed the idea. Hey, Rob, how you doing? I'm gonna be working on Krang tonight, and as you can see, he needs some work. I'm working on some whatchamacallit, using Blender to make it. But I kind of wanted to show off some of this and some of the other projects some of my back catalog of ideas. I have like a bunch of things in the drawing room, on the cutting room floor I need to finish. And, well, Krang's one of them tonight. But, to be quite honest, I kind of want to show off a little bit of that, some of my ideas that have kind of been on the drawing. Like, literally, like, the projects are half done. To tell you what, we're gonna work on this later. But I'm gonna show that off. I'm gonna work on that first. Krang, actually. It's pronounced Krang. Let me, what am I looking for? Fudge. Alright, it's Personal Maker. I got some old projects that I've been kind of like goofing around with in the background. And, heck, I can show them off a bit. Because I have so many of them. Like, there's a lot of them that, like, I have an idea, and it just never finishes. Like, this idea I had, that this model is going to be used for is called Poker Night at the Technodrome. And I kind of want to sit down and really work on rebuilding the map that I use for it. But you'll see. So let me, alright. Oh, that's something totally weird. Alright, so how about I show you guys, hey, Scam, how you doing? This is one I've been working on earlier this week. It was a very simple one. Because I'm thinking to myself, I've been wanting to, I like making, reaction videos. Especially, like, I have one where it's like, well, imagine my shock. And, this is one I've been wanting to do for a while now. Because I use the image so often, I'm like, and I have audio for it, I might as well. So, let's see. Eating my dinner after work. Oh, is there a mic up? Okay. Let's go. Hey. Is that better? Hopefully. Because I think I maxed it out, to be honest. Alright, well. Anywho. I also mumble. I'm one to do that. Okay, about that. This is something I always get people questioning. Like, why is your model better than his? Well, actually, no. We use different programs. The one, he wants to use arms, okay? But in order to do that, like, he can do that if he wants. He has an HTC Vive, which works the program we use. It's called, the program is called VUP. It's on Steam for free. And, he could use it if he wanted to, but he's like, oh, no, I like using the emotes and whatnot, so it's just a joke at my expense, I guess. Okay, so it's finally deciding it's gonna load up. Oh, look at her. Now, you might recognize this, this wonderful, pose here. So let's see if I can pull up the actual image. If I have it lying around. I have it somewhere, but I also post, like, shit every... One sec, let me just see if I can find it. But, hell, I'll probably play the audio. This is as far as I've got with it.
Is the Pope Catholic, you cheeky tart? Is the Pope Catholic?
Wait, is the audio coming in? Oh, one sec. Switch over. Okay, there we go. We're gonna play this.
Is the Pope Catholic, you cheeky tart? Is the Pope...
Yeah, so I've been working. That was like a goofy little idea I wanted to use. Finally, I did actually get the fuck, what's the word? The audio coming in from the source filmmaker. But this is one I've been wanting to do for a while. I have another video on my channel if you want to look it up. That uses the same audio from the same video. And I actually, like, as soon as Pokemon Sword and Shield came out, I literally extracted the, or I found where they, like, dumps of the, all the models, and, like, I sat down, and, like, I ripped it, and I, like, added all the whatchamacallit, the facial flexes. So, actually, here's an example of, so if you look here, down here is the, all the flexes for speech, okay? And I added in all the proper flex pieces so that it can be generated via audio.
Is the Pope Catholic, you cheeky tart?
So, and then, but here's the other cool thing about this. So now, this is like the level of absurdity I get into with these kind of things. If you go down here, this says dialogue. It's not selected. It's muted, but music is. This is the audio you just heard is from the original video she had of her audio, with the music and everything. It's a mix, basically. So if I go up to dialogue and press dry, or dialogue, this is the audio that it uses to generate the dialogue.
Is the Pope Catholic, you cheeky tart?
Notice there's no you may or may not have noticed that one is a little quieter. Doesn't have the background music, and only it's kind of glitchy in a weird way. But that's what's called dry. I call it the dry audio. I use that for better lip syncing. If I can isolate the audio for just you know, with no background music, it makes the process much easier for me. So if you play them both together,
is the Pope Catholic, you cheeky tart?
To be honest, it doesn't really makes very little difference. But so let's actually, I'm gonna save this for now. I'm gonna go over and we're gonna look at some other little, like, side projects I've had, because I got a lot of weird ones. End of the universe. I'm trying about ones that I know I've been. Oh God, do I want to? This has been a project I've been working on for God knows how long. This project's so old. I made this idea started gestating after when I was still making YTP. You'll see why. If the audio, if the text on screen doesn't. Here we go. This is something I'm still very hesitant to finish.
Wir können den Gruppenführer Fegelein nirgendwo finden. Ist nicht in der Bunkeranlage.
Was soll das heißen? Sie können Fegelein...
Oh, did I not add the lip sync for that? Oh, God, I'm really gonna add the lip sync for this. because I'm an idiot. 1 second, we just go in here and okay, cool. I didn't actually add the lip sync for Hitler here, so let's see if I can just do the automatic lip sync for a split second. See how that works. So extract. Okay, now we're gonna see him.
Ist nicht in der Bunkeranlage.
Was soll das heißen? Sie können Fegelein nicht finden. Dann suchen Sie ihn. Ich will Fegelein sehen.
See, I'm not a big fan of. There's 2 different options you can get for facial flexes on models. You can do the old Half-Life 2 variants, or you can do what I choose to do, which is I think it's called HWM, which is the TF2 style. Hey, base. And I personally prefer the latter because these always come out weird. Like a good example of that is where is it? It's like a Ston model. There's a wonderful DeviantArt artist. I'll probably link his profile at some point in the comments, pinned comment. He makes amazing JoJo models for Gmod / Roast Filmmaker, but he uses the old style facial flexes, which to me are not as fun or not as useful as the TF2 style flexes. So I usually go in and actually like add in all his add them all in. So let's see, Ganon, Gaston. Here we go. Maybe this is it. Yes, this is it. Okay. It makes a far better difference in my mind. And plus, I know he leaves in all the armature he uses. So yeah. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm eating as I'm talking, but another thing I will note about his stuff's good, but he doesn't really. A lot of people don't understand the simple things you can do to improve shading on models, and I freaking love goofing around with that stuff. Okay. Oh dear God. I guess I've edited him far more than I realized. 1 sec. Let me reattach him. Oh. Well, that's not gonna work. 1 sec. Let me wrong pipe. Oh dear Lord. Ay. That didn't work. Fuck it. What did I do wrong there? I thought I had a Gaston in here. Well, tell you what. Let's go. Are you okay? A Stan user? That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Money well spent, indeed. Okay, so here's something. If you don't automatically realize who this is, I don't blame you, but let's just say this is Ganon. I will make your face the greatest in Korodai. Or else you will die. Yeah, this is actually one of my favorite, one of my more recent fixes. Okay, so about Ganon here. JoJo is one of my favorite anime of all time. And it's actually my favorite manga. I've actually been reading manga because of it. It's that good. But, so yeah. This model here is actually from a parody Link the Faces of Evil remaster. And I had too much fun. I'm like, I gotta do this, so.
Join me, Link, and I will make your face the greatest.
Did I not add in his,
Join me.
Did I not do the facial? Okay, I guess I didn't. 1 second. Let me see if I can get it to at least somewhat function. God. Okay, this is like when I have a model that I'm porting and the facial, like the bone, there's no bones in the head and they only get you a certain amount of flexes. I do this kind of thing where it's sort of pseudo allows you to do this, so
Join me, Link, and I will make your face the greatest in Korodai. Or else you will.
See, it's not as good as I would like, but yeah, it's actually something I really. This is the kind of shit I really do like doing. But as you can see, his eyes can get bigger. I don't know why it's doing that per se. I'll have to work on that later. But okay, so God damn it. Ah. Okay, that's weird. Well, I'll have to fix that later, that's for sure. But this was one. I think this was made actually in Cinema 4D, and this model here. And I've been trying to port it for a good few years now, and I finally have gotten a hang on it. And like all the shading is finally looking great. I got the it's called the iKey rig set up so that it looks halfway decent. You can actually like pose it and set, because like, okay, you should see like how I'm a real stickler when it comes to, I want my art to look, maybe it's Dragon Ball Fighter Z, but I really do enjoy seeing things looking like they do, seeing anime style shit going on in other things. So I guess that's one thing I've been trying. Funny. I got some pop. I'm like looking through all my stuff here. You know what? Let's look at this. This has been something I need to actually fucking finish. I've almost finished it. I only need to do like, you'll see the Megatron section. But this is another project I've been working on for a while.
Rape accusations discredit rape victims, which reinforces rape culture, which is part of patriarchy.
Human feminists! I thought they went extinct. They are out of control. Megatron, acknowledge. What is it, Shockwave? It seems human feminists still exist. Human feminists? Why? Don't they only have equality? Precisely what I had thought.
But, oh, wait, what? The guy who created the exploding balls? Oh, is that a mod? I guess. It probably is. So, actually, what I could be doing right now, I could probably...
Megatron, acknowledge! What is it,
I need to, like, what I'm going to need to do... I've already rendered out the rest of this, but this shot here, if I can just switch over to Megatron, that would work. Let me, I'm going to save as... And heck, we'll probably work on this tonight, maybe. Megatron. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, let's work on that tonight, huh? I actually made like a full, like, I storyboarded this out when I first made it. And I need to just fucking finish it because it was a lot of fun to. I don't know. Maybe it's just my scripting wasn't as and my voicing wasn't as good as I wanted it to be.
Megatron.
Okay. Now I just gotta. I mean, I think I rushed the voice acting a bit too much, in my opinion. All right, so we're gonna. This is one of those projects I've been wanting to finish up. But as you can see, all the models for this one are from Transformers Devastation. Let me give you guys a quick little tour here. So this whole section here, I retextured. Basically tinted all the colors and obviously added the green screen here. So, but it's meant to look like the inside of, like, Shockwave's hideout. So, what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to switch it over to this. Is the camera... I got to basically, like, copy all these. And do copy animation. Yes, I know, shush. And then go back, paste, and then I change scene camera to 3. Perfect. Perfect. And then...
Megatron, acknowledge!
Oh, well, he's gonna need to... I'm gonna have to then decide. I'm gonna have to go in here, change, get 0 out basically all this because this was perfect. Okay. And I think I have 2. Yep, I do in fact have a Megatron audio. So what we'll do is I'll start off. Well, first off, yeah. I think I actually did everything manually this time. Let's see if I can do that. Yes, I definitely did. Come to think of it. So let me get all the appropriate flexes here. And I think what we'll also need to do is I think it's just his body that had all the movements. Was there any in the arms? Okay, cool. Okay, so I just need to just 0 this out here. Oh. Well, that was stupid of me. Oh, I know what fuck, I'm an idiot. Alright, let me just... Hello! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm working on, finishing up this, because I wanted to do more of this. Yeah, because I'm a fucking crazy guy. Oh, shit, I need to actually get that 0'd out too. Go in here. And I did, in fact, use all these. Okay. Okay. So now that we got all the proper flexes done, or flexes 0'd out from the other section, because I just need to render this out, and I should actually be done.
Megatron, acknowledge. What?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'm trying not to be, you know, petty about it. Well, have a good night, Scam. Hope pizzas get delivered well, and happy to have you here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. One thing I do, what I could probably do here that will really help me is add some markers. Sorry about the... Alright, there we go. It's getting some bookmarks in here, so I can, like, so this is gonna be the wah. The woo. And see if we can... So, let's see. Wah. So I'm actually going to do this mostly in what's called, I'm going to manually do all these, what's called flexes. So let's see. Ah, that worked. That looks great. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually like manually adding in all the flexes. Lip sync, basically. And we're gonna do. So this one's gonna be a grin, because and then, because basically, you know, like if you do a T face, it's gonna allow you to do you're gonna be showing your teeth, basically. Okay, we do that, and then I swoop. This one's going to be a mixture of E and a little bit of a grin and a little bit of eye. So look at that now.
What is it?
It's not very long, but you got to have an eye for the flexes. But let's see if we can finish this up. We're at Pizza Hut. I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna put the I phoneme. And I think. Appreciate it. Yeah, because Appreciate it, Chinese or Japanese characters. Unfortunately, I do not know the meaning of. I've been trying to do more streams so that I can. Right now, I got enough subs, but for monetization, but I'm down watch hours. That's a challenge right now. So I appreciate you all joining me. I am entirely self-taught, entirely self-financed in this job. What's the word? The bird is the word, but this is a passion of mine. Doing this animation. Actually, I'll take a minute to talk about some of that. Actually, because I'm curious. Well, let's pause this for a minute. I am actually. I wanted to briefly ask you guys. Let's get a conversation going. What is your guys' exposure to animation, or rather, like, I mean, personally, myself, I know I was raised like I'll be turning 30 in less than a month. So I was raised on the 90s early animation, 3D animation and whatnot. Beast Wars for me was the shit. It was my introduction to Transformers and 3D animation in general. And then Toy Story came out. Huge fan of There for Christmas. That came out when I was really little. And looking back on my life, like, I feel like I was always meant to be here, or like this was kind of like inevitable because I freaking love me like some animation. Like, I can't even say it right because I really. So, it's for me, it's a passion. I love technology. When I was in college, I did like this one elective in my first semester. It was a computer art class. Fucking changed my life in the best way. Or I wouldn't say the best way because I flunked out of computer science, but it set me on this course. A hunger for creativity and art was formed that day.
What?
Ooh. He needs to be, what's the word? A little more louder. And that needs to be right here. Okay, yeah, there we go. And then... Okay, so now we go... Oh, wow, that's... A family of weebs, I almost envy you, bud, because... Oh, God. Because my brother and me are huge sci-fi and animation somewhat fans. He's not as big a weeb as I am. He's barely on the... He doesn't want to go down that path, but he's like 20, 21, 22. My family... I was raised on like our VHS copies of Disney classics. The Brave Little Toaster was one of my all-time favorite movies, and I will fight to the death to defend the honor of that movie. But anime, I remember I have fond memories coming home from work, coming home from school. Captain Power. Forgive me, I guess I've never heard of that one. Off the top of my head, anyway. But, at least I think. What was it? Lost my train of... Oh, right. I remember coming home from school, in middle school. Toonami would be on in the afternoon, and I made sure I got all my homework done correctly and at school. And I came home and I would watch Toonami every day. Oh man, that's some memories right there. Because Thundercats would be the first thing on, and then like they'd have G Gundam was one I really watched. Dragon Ball Z, I got into that. I think I got into Dragon Ball Z when they were airing. I knew of it, but I got into it when they were airing the Buu Saga. I think it was like during the tournament arc, like the World Martial Arts tournament. And, like, that guy, like, comes in who's, like, Majin, or Bibbidi's minion. The big muscly guy. Like, that's how I got in. And then, like, there was, like, a cutoff point. And they, like, started re-airing the old episodes during that summer, I think. But oh God, so many memories, so much. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of. Oh shit! I fucked that up. Save and then move. But oh man, that was some nostalgia right there, just out of nowhere. I remember like my uncle got me into when I was really little, Miyazaki. So like, okay, so I was born in yeah, same. Cellark, I remember hearing about like at like I think a Boy Scout day camp or Cub Scout day camp when I was a kid. Boy Scouts, that was fun. But no, I remember when I was a little kid, because I was born like in 1990. Okay, so this is like, just to get an idea. Let's see, I'm trying to like get his. So like when I was a kid, anime was not as well known when I was like really little. But like my uncle, like he was an artist. He was a graphic designer. My aunt and uncle. My family got Max when I was a kid because of them. And for the record, this was back when it wasn't cool to have a Mac. Like we were like my school had them, but like everyone hated them. Like I was like the odd one out. Everyone else had PCs. But anyway, so when I was little, he had a VHS copy, the original dub of My Neighbor Totoro, and I loved that movie as a kid. Like I was like 4, and I was just like, "Oh, this is awesome!" And so, like when I was 8, the first game machine I had, because my parents were very much against inside like home video consoles, they let me get like a Game Boy Color, and I got a copy of Pokemon. And I remember looking at Snorlax at age like 8 or 7. I'm like, that's a Totoro. That's a Totoro. That's a Totoro right there. Snorlax is a Totoro. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And so it was just, I have a niece, a godchild, who's like, I can't believe she's 6. Oh my god. I feel old. I remember she was, but anyway, a year or two ago, she and me watched for the first time since I was a kid, My Neighbor Totoro. And like as that music opened up, I was just kind of I was about ready to cry. Like that was the most nostalgia I ever felt. Okay, so let's see. Back to this a little bit. I'm gonna like. And the funny thing is about that, bud, about home consoles, is like my brother was like I said, he's like 7 years younger than me, and so when I was a kid, they didn't let us have like I used to go to my friend's house and watch him play Zelda or Banjo-Kazooie. Nostalgia came from that, and you know eventually I got a Game Boy Advance and I got a DS. My sister had a DS, and but then. My brother, like in 2007, was like, "Oh my gosh, I really want a Wii." And I'm like, "David, I'm telling you right now, we've never had them. They'll never relent." And then Christmas comes and they get a Wii, and I'm like, "What?" But hey, I got Guitar Hero, so I wasn't too bad about that. But that's good stuff. But yeah, and then well. The funny story is actually, I actually was able to get a 360, I think in 2009, because my friend was like, "Hey, Jarza, do you repair the Red Ring of Death?" Being in high school, and I'm like, "No, but I'd love to give it a shot and look into it," and I did. And eventually, like, he sent it back to me every few times, and eventually, like, I think I broke 2 connections on the board when I was trying to like replace the clamps on it. And he's like, "Oh, no harm done. I mean, worst case scenario, I bought a new one, you know." So like he's like, "You should try setting that in." And I'm like, "What? Okay." And I sent it in and I got like a brand new 360 back. Like this is me going to college, and I was like, I have a console now. I'm gonna have fun with this. And then I got into like Rock Band, the game. Oh, me in college. That's a story. Because Rock Band kept me going, kept me singing. Okay, so that's where the O comes in of Shockwave. Mark. Okay, and then that's where the CK. Okay, there. Just trying to like map out the various, you know, the various phonemes I have to add in. So this one's like an S, so I'm gonna do an E, and a bit of a grin, and a little bit of a jaw drop. We're gonna do and frown maybe. Yes, perfect. That'll do. And whoop. And whoop. Ah, yeah. And then this is going to be a bit of an O. And and maybe a... There we go. And then this next one is going to be the CK. And it's funny, like, I actually feel my face whenever I do this kind of crap. Sweet Emotion? You mean the song, right? I don't know what that has to... I'm honestly not getting it. Apologies. I don't understand what you mean by that. But hey, you know, I'm sure I'll figure it out. And we just... Yeah. And then... Maybe that would help. Yes, okay. Ooh, that really worked. The funny thing is, I try not to put music in because, to be honest, I, at least, well, let me put you this way. This is. Oh, I see. Now, I'm actually like trying to recreate like the animation style of Generation 1. Let's see if I can show you what I mean. Let's zoom out for a sec. We're gonna pull this back. I'm showing you what I'm trying to do here. Rewind.
Accusations discredit rape victims, which reinforces rape culture, which is part.
I know a better way of doing this, actually. Let's see. Let's go. I know I have it posted on my YouTube, so let's see if I can pull up the unlisted thing. Because I feel like that would really help explain what I'm trying to convey here. Where? Oh, hi, Charza. I'm live and I got 13. Hi, guys. Hey, guys. One time I was at school. Okay. So let's see if I can find it, because it's an unlisted video. I made like a whole... I think it should be right about... Are my unlisted videos not showing up now? Great. Fucking Okay. Tell you what. I will go... YouTube Studio, maybe? Oh, wait. No. I know what I can do. Fuck. I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's, my videos. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Let me show you what I mean. It should be... Yeah, okay. Here the unlisted is shown. Okay. So here's the actual, like, storyboard I made for this. Up, volume up. Oh, wow, okay. This is the original storyboard.
Accusations discredit rape victims, which reinforces rape culture, which is part of patriarchy.
You and feminists! I thought they went extinct. They are out of control. Megatron, acknowledge. What is it, Shockwave? It seems human feminists still exist. Human feminists? Why? Don't they only have equality? Precisely what I had thought.
It was actually okay. I should have muted my mic because I probably had a bit of reverb in it. But essentially, yeah. I think I got the idea actually. 'Cause I was watching an episode of Transformers. I think it was the Search for Alpha Trion, and so this section here is the part where he's talking on. He's like, "What is it, Shockwave?" Everything else is done. So let's see.
Megatron, acknowledge. What is it, Shockwave?
So I only got a little bit left to go on his. I'm probably going to keep the camera the same way too. Actually, I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna modify the camera angle because I feel like, let's see. Perfect. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring this over here so I can actually get a better angle at it. But I'm just trying to like just drag things over. Oh, perfect. So now I can like get a better angle. So let's camera 3. Here we go. We should be able. No, that's not what I need. Okay, perfect. There we go, and we just zoom in slightly. Yeah, and then just go down, move up, down, move up, down, move. Yeah, there. Okay, so comparison shot. We're trying to get this more or less for that green screen shot. So I try to make sure that I, obviously. So he's like,
They are out of control. Megatron, acknowledge. What is it, Shockwave?
Trying to emulate here, and I think it's gonna look fabulous. Let's see here. Get the. Yeah, it's Let's see what we got here. This.
It's Shockwave.
So now all we gotta do is we just gotta finish up Megatron's discussion here. Thank you. Appreciate it. I mean, to be honest, I'm not an editor. Or, I'm not Gundam's editor. Let's make sure we designate that. Because I am not his... I gotta turn that down now. I'm not Gundam's editor. I'm just his asset buddy, you could say. Ah, cool. So we gotta make sure his... Ooh, see that? That looks great. Perfect. Let's see. All right, so, and now we go back and wave. Now we have to do smile, would wave, frown. And now, oh wait, no. There we go. And now, we finish this off. We finish this puppy up. Last bit. So, let's see if I can get the let's see. Yes. Okay. So now for the final thing I need to do, select all, but then focus on this section here. Is this? I'm going to smooth it out basically. Hopefully it'll look nicer.
Megatron.
Okay. Megatron.
Acknowledge. What is it, Shockwave?
Ooh, that looks great. That. So let's. I'm gonna turn up the volume a bit so we can be better hearing it.
Megatron, acknowledge. What is it, Shockwave?
There we go. We got some good quality lip sync here. So, I might. We're gonna mute that for now because now I got all the audio done, or lip sync done. I'm gonna work on a little bit of. Hello, hey Maverick, how have you been? I save far more than I should, or no, actually, I save like a crazy guy because I'm always anxious about it.
Megatron, acknowledge.
Let's see. I am gonna go now into Squint, sneer, grin. Okay. We're gonna go... Oh. Let's see. Ooh. And, yeah,
What is it?
And...
What is it, Shockwave?
There. Here's the funny... Yeah, I watched the Netflix series. With the exception of the lack of any G1 voices, they did it pretty... They knocked it out of the park, apart from that. But that's a problem, to be quite honest, if you think about it. I actually really enjoyed it, because you could tell, with the exception of the lack of actual G1 voice actors, that they actually did their homework, or at the very least understood what the fuck they were doing. Oh shit, I got a lot of weird... one sec. There we go. They knew what they were doing, and I can at least admire that. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna move this back here. Like, it opens up the same way episode 1 of G1 opens up. With Wheeljack and Bumblebee looking for scraps. Oh, okay. So what you got on Gripes, Mavericks? I'm curious. Oh god, yeah. Am I crazy for thinking that? Fuck, dude. Okay. Am I crazy for thinking that like the granular textures really almost made it look weird when he's speaking?
Knowledge.
Ah shit. I need to. There we go. But yeah. Yeah, that was something that also kind of seemed weird. I will say, like I said, the voicing wasn't the best. I think that was its weakest suit. Overall, in my opinion. But the show itself was decent. I felt it. Like I said, they did their homework, especially with the female Autobots. I mean, again, the audio that I'm using, or the inspiration for this video, this animation here, is from the Search for Alphatron, which introduced those characters. And they basically ended it right where they should have. It felt like it was a... Yeah, so I felt... personally, for me, though, the lips with Megatron in... we're talking about War for Cybertron Siege, which just came out on Netflix. The problem I had was you could tell... You can tell that it was good texturing, but especially Megatron, like, it didn't look natural. It almost made me wish they would have gone for something more from the movies, and that's something you don't want me to have to say. You know?
What?
Minor grievances, yes, but it bugged me, you know? I should have started this animation like right about here.
What is it?
Okay, perfect. That's better. That's way better. I haven't seen the trailer. To be quite honest, I'm not trying to sound insulting, but I don't like Sony. I am. But what was in it? I guess I'll ask that then. I'll ask what was in it that seemed pretty cool. I honestly, I'm not getting a PS5. I don't even have a PS4 for the same reason. But what was in it though, if I may ask? What was on display?
Is it
And then I just do this. There's like these little things I feel like that really.
What is it? Shockwave.
Okay, and then he should probably move his body back a bit as he. It's so hard to describe what goes on in my head when I'm thinking about this. Like, it's hard for me to like show my work, you could say. It's a bit of my tism. It's like it's really hard to describe. It's like this, like you just get these like little like Okay, so he should be thinking this way and this way, and as you can see, like his whole bottom part isn't moving, and that's because it's not working. This is called limited animation, you could say. I don't need to like make it too crazy because the original footage didn't really have that. And I'm terrible at blocking time. So let's go back here. Let's just see how this looks. Let's go to this frame. Oh fuck, screwed that up. Let's move this over. Okay.
What is it, Shockwave?
Okay, so I think
What is it?
I can then let's move this back. I'm gonna just add a few more little like teensy changes to his movements. So
Is it Shockwave?
that's a little too much if you ask me. There, that's a lot more. Perfect. Okay, so then we have him end there, and then we'll just add a little more subtlety to his stance. So we're gonna finish this. I'm gonna be done with this tonight. That makes me happy. Okay, so we're going to. I'm gonna unmute this. Wait.
Megatron!
Wait. Was this? I just realized the whole thing was playing. From what I can tell, Lord Shadowridix, it's basically an expansion pack. From what I've been told, from what it looks like to me, anyway. So I would not expect anything bigger than just that. Okay, so I'm gonna unmute this and see how it looks.
Megatron, acknowledge. What is it, Shockwave? Megatron.
That really worked. It's just simple enough. Okay, so everything else has been rendered. So I'm gonna run this through the renderer, and then, oh my god, I'm actually gonna be done. Wow, this project is finally finished. There is one thing though I'm gonna change, or at least need to confirm. So what does the lighting look like here? Yeah, I might adjust the bloom slightly. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Oh, that. Oh wow, that does a. I'm actually angry I didn't think to do that. Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. I'm gonna turn off the bloom again. Okay. Fuck, I'm angry I didn't think. Oh man. Okay, so we're going to just render out. Since this is a separate file, I'm gonna replace with black. Replace with black. Okay. So let me just see.
Megatron, acknowledge. What is it, Shockwave? It seems human feminists still exist. Human feminists? Why? Don't they only have equality? Megatron.
Okay. That was exactly what I should have turned off the whole way. So I'm gonna render this out, and then I'm gonna have to re-render out the other sections because I should have. That angers me. I should have turned off the bloom the whole way. I would say, like I said, I think Miles Morales seemed like it was gonna go that route anyway. At least to me. So I'm gonna go in here into video renders. That looks fabulous. Megatron section. Okay. And then we're gonna make sure we do that. We make it 1080p. More options. Gamma adjust. I can't remember which is the better option, but I'm just gonna do that for now. And everything else looks right. Lizard. And less options. We're gonna let that run. And yeah, we're having some fun tonight. But yeah, this is oh god, that looks fabulous. If I knew I should have turned off the bloom. I should have turned off the bloom, but I didn't think that. It angers me. But yes, Ginsburg did in fact die. Unfortunately. Oh, well, I'm trying to be a little more solemn about it, but I'm gonna hide that. I did do a post about it. Let's see if it's right here. I looked it up. It was from the 1st of January, or 17th of January 2019. He posted that, and I saw that, and I got a good laugh back then. But yeah, that was. Wait, did I post that and I actually included the VNs? Oh fuck. I probably should, because as I mentioned earlier about Gundam, I kind of want to make the Virtual Wars anime. That's something I kind of want to make now. But I don't. If someone could help me find where that model is of hers, the reskin, if there's like, if it was made from like off the shelf parts, because that'll make it really easy for me. I don't want to have to make it from scratch. What's been going on here? Okay, well, enough of that shit today. Let's close that. Now it's showing this whole black screen as it renders. Let me close this up. Oh, okay, it's not gonna let me close it up. Great. Oh, the Crab Rave meme. Essentially what it's from is there's a song. I think it's. You know what? I do actually have a meme involving it, so let's. I should. Dancing. It's a dancing crab. It's like if someone dies, it's like a rave, or like, oh, this got canceled. I think. Sorry, that made me laugh a bit. I don't know why. It should be amongst my shit posts. I know I made one. It was kind of. Oh, it was also in my animations actually, but it should be in both. Oh wow. For the record, Scam from earlier, that was a meme based on one of his videos. I made a really good one earlier. There was one I had made that. Okay, so there should be one coming up here. Actually, no. I think when was the Mueller report? Because that's where when I did it. It was made in response. Fuck. I guess it's only in my animations. Let's go there then. Yep, it should be right about. Yep. I'm probably gonna copyright claim for this. I just realized. Fuck. I'm gonna mute it. But yeah, this was just something I made. It was a little too long for. Someone's gonna skip ahead. Where is my mouse? Let's do this real quick. I need to use that Pepe meme, Pepe model more. Where is there a better picture of him on here? Not really. Whatever. But yeah, it's just like I know I have it saved somewhere of like one sec. Actually, I have the best example. Well, to be fair, yeah, Yellow Flash. I know some people have been. I know someone in like one of my friend groups is like balked by him for some reason. Oh, well, there you go. See, I already looked it up.
Now, I don't take a lot of joy in anyone losing their jobs, and in the video game world, it happens all too often. But today, I want to celebrate probably the biggest moment in Get Woke, Go Broke history. I have amazing news to provide. Get your mouse hovering over that thumbs up button and the cursor over the comment section to celebrate the news that Feminist Frequency, run by Anita Sarkeesian, is broke.
I like how he joined in. I thought that was very amusing. Anyway, but yeah, it's done. It's done rendering here. I'm gonna actually go and open up the previous one because I need to remove the bloom from every single shot. Fuck. So let's see. I'm going to go in here. Which camera? Camera 1. I go in here and boom scale is done. And oh fuck, what I do? Okay, so we go here. And this is still camera 1. I made sure I saved that because I was like, oh wait, okay, no wonder. Okay, so I go here and I remove bloom, save, go here, camera 1, bloom is removed again. Wait, what? Okay, and then that's the next one. And we got camera 2. Perfect. That really makes a world of difference. Oh my gosh, I'm actually kind of angry. I didn't see that until just now. Camera 1. Boom scale down to nothing. And then yeah, I saw that and I was like, I think it was Wonder who sent me a tweet or DM'd me. I was like, oh, unfortunately Ginsburg died. And I immediately post the crab meme and he's like, that's not very nice. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. To be honest, that was the first thing that came to mind. I was thinking about the joke about or what's his name, Stone Toss's meme on it. I thought it was pretty funny. I was like, it was the first thing that came to mind. I'm like, oh god. See, I like the bloom there, but it looks too real, I guess you could say. It doesn't seem cartoony, I guess. I am going to blank this out because I already fixed this. Replace with black. With black. Okay, save. And then we go in here. This is the last one. And there we go. Wait. I just realized.
It seems
I need to keep it in. Shit. Okay, there. That's just enough. That's literally that. Okay, I feel stupid now because I realized that I relied on it partially. So I know what I can do. Go here, and then select bloom scale, and paste, save. Okay. Oh shit. I need to have some, you know?
seems human feminists
Have that
still
thing.
exist.
Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, perfect. And, okay, and what is the... Actually, what would really work is if I go in here, I select the bloom scale, and I check the... Okay, so we then copy this keyframe, and then we'll paste it where we need it, which is right here. Bloom scale, paste. Ah, shit. I said paste key. There. And I think that's the last one. So right here. So go on the bloom scale, we go right here, and we say, I said paste key. There.
Human feminists.
Okay, perfect. I just needed just barely enough for it to work. Okay, so now I think it's done. Wait. Yep. Okay, so let me just make sure of this. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we save that. Okie doke. Now, I just click render. Export movie. Again, H264, 1080p, and my computer, video. Wait, what? I did save it in the wrong spot. Oh well. Wait, what? No, I didn't. Wait, what? Oh god, I'm totally confused now. Where am I? Date modified. Did I not? we'll just... Oh, right, it's in the renders. I put it... Duh. Okay, so... Shock... Wave... Heart. Okay. There we go. And we'll do... Gamma just that. More options. I think that's everything. Alright. Well, so I'm just gonna... Okay, perfect. File, export. I am way too much of a stickler here. Yeah. Let that run. And finally, we're done with that project tonight. Thank God. I got something done tonight for once. That makes me happy. This has been one that's been on the back burner. So I need to do this more often with you guys. This is... Hopefully you guys are having fun, because I'm having fun. But yeah, that's been a project that's been on the back burner for far too long, if you ask me. Honestly, I wasn't sure if it was... But, or if it was a valid project, I guess. I needed to make it, because it's been sitting there for too long, if you ask me. But yeah. God, I'm trying to think what else or I could put here while we're waiting. What's going on in the world today? Last Tale Home. What kind of movie is it? Unfortunately, I don't. The name doesn't come to mind, sadly. One second, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me a pop. Another pop. Another sody pop. Yeah. I tell you what I have seen. I've seen The Brave Little Toaster, one of John Lasseter's first projects. And actually, when he pitched it to Disney, he got fired. And he made the movie, and then Disney picked it up, and we never got a decent home release. And then he made Pixar, and then now he's gone again. Oh! Well, let's look it up now, shall we? I'm curious. Last... You know what? I could... Ah, fuck. I messed it up. SFM. Oh. I'm going to add this to my watch later. That's wow. I'll have to... Oh, Brave Little Toast. I only like the first one. Second two are not as good. You know what? I was trying to think of, like, there's SFM videos that I know. This one, I literally waited, like, a month, because I'm like, this is going to be amazing to post.
What's the date today? The 15th?
Yes, if it makes any difference.
Then tomorrow's the 16th!
Eureka! We're saved! I posted that, like, Tuesday. I was, like, the happiest man alive that day. That was... God, now I'm trying to, like, find, like, there's other SFM videos that I know I need to, like, promote, I guess. I don't know. Because there are some that I really enjoy. But let's see here. There are a few. There is actually one animation I've been tempted to unprivate, but I really enjoyed making it. But just short, you know.
Come on, Oni place sometime.
I'm already here.
He doesn't talk like that. No.
Oh, Shoe on Head tried to do a nostalgia chick audition. Oh God. It's honestly hard for me to figure out which is worse, Shoe on Head or like who was the other person? There was like some sort of thing where I was like, I know there was some kind of So like, which was worse? Oh fuck, I don't know. It's like, which is the lesser of two evils? Shoe on head, nostalgia check, Frinty Venti. I don't know. I actually made a lot of animations that many people haven't seen. Let's see if I can find something that no one really has watched that I. Oh, here's a. Oh, that's a great question. Favorite video I made for let's see, for Gundam. To be honest, one of my favorites is the Heterosexualos. That was one I really enjoyed making. I would say that's one of my favorites, but honestly, the David Bowie one is one of my all-time favorites. Actually, it's hard to choose, you know? There's so many of them. The one I was probably the proudest of, though... The David Bowie one is probably tied with the Five Guys, Gundam, and Eric Andre. Favorite video I did for myself, though. That's another tough one. Like, there's, like, one of the ones I was the most proud of, and I'd say probably is where it hit a really good stride, was the Tim Pool is Furious with the Dems. That was one where, that's one of those ones you get, okay. There are times, see, okay, the JoJo looking Gundam. He had it like in one episode. I gave it to him because I'm like, he was all like, I don't know if like we should do, you know, do the TF2 look. I could get sued. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll make a one that's more JoJo looking, and that way we can get away with it. And then he's like, I don't really like that one. That one's really, it's known because of Pokey. And I'm like, make up your mind, Gundam. But, so that like, I like that design too. I actually like spent a lot of time working on it. And I was like, this is actually to be honest, there is an inspirational source for that. Like, he actually sent me an image, and I was like, oh my god, I need to make this now. So let's see if I can find it amongst like my what I call my source fodder. I know I have it. It's just like, he sent me this breathtaking like fan art. It was like a mashup of JoJo and Gundam. And I was like, I need this. I need to make this now. You've inspired me, Gundam. And, like, I made it, and, like, I visualized, it was, like, burning a hole in my face, or... Oh, it was just, like, the greatest thing ever, at least to me, I felt. And it was like, I want to make this. And he's like, Let's see if I can find it. Fuck, I need to... There are things that are that really like reverberate. On the, like, for example, my first ever animation I made, way down the bottom for Source Filmmaker one, was inspired by this one image I had. Okay, and as for the opinion on Pokey going VTuber, to be honest, I find it funny. I'm with Gundam on that. I find it hilarious that, like, out of nowhere, she decides, I'm gonna make this, like, after insulting this guy, I'm now gonna do it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that sounds about right. I got a good laugh out of it. I was like, she wants to do it, she can. I'm not, like, if anything, it proves our point. Because we were, like, thinking to ourselves, like, when Gundam told me about this idea he had, he was like, you know, how do can you make, like, that model I had, you made of me, and, like, use it for VTubing? Or I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, there is no crap, like, at that point, no one was doing VTubing in America. And I was like, you could make a crass alternative. I want to be part of this. I want to make this. And, so it was just like, it was a stroke of genius. And then she getting all upset about getting mad at him. Call me a thought for 12 hours? Really want to put my name on that one? And then, like, So like, I saw, like, it was just funny. When I saw her doing it, I'm like, yeah, she would do that. It wasn't necessarily, like, surprise or anger. It was more like, yeah, that sounds like Pokey right there. That sounds like something she would do. Okay, fuck, I can't even find it. Where is it? I don't want to search for it. And God damn it, I know, I have it. I have it somewhere. It was someone who combined Char from Gundam with Giorno Giovanna. One sec, let me try something. I'm gonna search for it. bet I could find it. Ah, that was the first thing that came up. Okay. Let's look at this. This is a beautiful piece of art. Okay, so this was the inspiration for the Gundam JoJo reference. He sent me this jokingly, and I'm like, I want to make this. I want to make this a reality. And thus the idea was born. He's used it like once or twice. Yeah, that's what inspired me to make. I'm like, I gotta make this thing. I'm actually gonna pull up my original animation I made of that. My first ever animation. We're gonna look at that real quick. I've made like let me put you guys this way. I started doing animation because of Thundercats Roar. I made like 2 animations down here that were like cardboard or like cutout style. Soy Quest is literally, Brody Quest, but as the description reads, it says a cautionary tale about how CalArts can castrate a man. This was the first animation I made when Hard Guardian Spice came out. It's like not as good as I'd like it to be.
This show has a lot of heart that I don't think would have come through from any other studio.
Characters are really diverse, our cast is really diverse, and that's one of the things that excited me the most about it.
People are really excited about what the show is and what it represents.
The fact that Crunchyroll Originals is doing this as a 2D animation.
Funimation. You picked the wrong meat and body size, bugger!
Me failing to channel Big Smoke there. Fuck, what I do? Oh god. But yeah, that was like the first animation I had made, and I was like, I want to make. I was just like, this has become. But there's like a lot of old animations I have here that some of them are good. Like, actually, to be honest, this is one of those that I really enjoyed making. When I first started out, I think like that Christmas, I joined in. I think Devil Artemis's Christmas collab. So let's see if we can pull that up. I'm just gonna skip ahead beyond the egotistical opening. That's an old intro right there. Takes up a good chunk of the intro.
Yep, that's me, Nappa, everyone's favorite rascal. I come a long way since I was resurrected by a witch-directed films, produced sporting events, but this time of year is the best. I have exclusive production rights to every holiday special out there. And I just love to add my Saiyan sensibilities. Cause dang it, Freeform has an entire month's schedule to fill, and my Nappa didn't raise no dummy. So, taking a dumb novelty song and adapting it to a cheap DVD special? Check. Remaking a beloved classic and marketing it into the dirt? Oh yeah. I got the nuts. Taking any popular cartoon and shoehorning in a contrived Save Christmas plot?
Wait, you see, that's the thing, like, I've gotten commissions to make VTuber get-ups. I think, if you guys know good old Aimbot Amy on Twitter, I made her, her schoolgirl, black schoolgirl immersions, rig. I also made one for Necro 13, but he did settle on a different one, but he's gonna be using the other one I made for him. I think what is it? When he does like this podcast he's trying to work on. But yeah, it's the floodgates were open, but like when he and me started working on this, like I had a feeling it's eventually going to come over here, and we got ahead of the curve, and I'm really proud of that. I am really proud that my model design for Gundam, oh, excuse me, is speaking of Christmas, that's the rant he gets in at the very end is literally me, like a joke I've been like thinking about for most of my life. I'm like, the contrived Christmas plots of holiday specials are like, they don't make any sense. Like I will go to the bank talking about this, because it's like, if can Christmas be ruined? Because honestly, I don't think it can be. I'm gonna start working on editing actually the video I just finished. But I always found the concept of Christmas being quote unquote ruined to be a laughable one. On so many levels, it's something that I've always kind of like. I think I made like a joke, like something similar to Saints Row Christmas idea. I have not watched the How to Saints Save Christmas. I haven't played it yet, rather. But like, the thing that always made me laugh about it was, I made this. Okay, so a little bit of background. The name Charza comes from this like old series I'd worked on, or wrote like, it was a fan fiction about Bionicle, and it became so detached from the original like concept. I was like, I gotta make something out of this, and so I did. And fuck, I just realized I need to find the original storyboard. I'm just gonna put in the name Shock Wave. I don't even know where I put the other one. The video I need to grab. Vers Feminism. But like, the idea, like the Christmas special idea I had for it was that like, it was called Santa Claus versus the World, and it was the idea. The whole joke about it was that like Santa, it took place in like a post-apocalyptic future where, despite like it was like meant to be kind of like tongue in cheek of like, oh, why are people, like, it's like a world where society is lost, or rather no one remembers any of it, but yet they're still celebrating Christmas. But Santa's like barely still alive, like he's kind of like on life support, and like death is like a real, is like a Grim Reaper is basically like he is in, to a certain extent, in Bill and Ted. He's like an actual entity, and he's coming to take Santa, and Santa's like, I'm literally going to war. If I'm going down, I'm taking the whole world with me. And like, the main character of the story, Charza is his name. He was a cyborg, but he was like, he's like a fluke cyborg, like 1 in a million of these like like genetically engineered soldiers would be like a fluke. It'd be like a bad batch, and that's what he is. He like takes it. He decides to make a bet with his friend. He's like, I'm gonna prove that that nothing will happen if Christmas can't be ruined, and he wins the bet. But like, he works with the Grim Reaper to like take down Santa Claus, and it's like, I'm gonna prove to you that you don't need Santa Claus for it to actually be Christmas. It was a weird idea. Fuck, where is it? Oh my god. Just see store. I'm trying to find where I put the original file. Ah, here we go. Is it this? I think it is. Leave offline. Oh, fuck. Now I need to find all these. Oh, God, this is going to be a pain in the ass. I'll let it do its thing, though. Fuck. Yeah. But yeah, I always found that, like, the Christmas specials to be, like, the most, like, one of the stupidest things out there. I don't know why. I just found it really... Okay, so Antifa, feminist, they're like girls is what I'm looking for. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, what is going on here? Antifa. But, yeah, sorry. Mine's kind of like all over the place. To be honest, like, God, I'm a jaded ass guy. Not as, I don't know how to describe it. Copy, cut, and I can be a, wait. Now I think I know where it is, to be honest. I went to place I didn't think to look, which is where it's gonna be, because that's how it is. Okay. Really? Oh my god. Where did I put it? Shit. To do? No. TV. Oh god, I'm like looking for this one stupid file. Wait. Why didn't I think to do that? Okay, so it's not here. So I gotta look somewhere else. Wait, fodder? Oh, okay, I almost found it. We're getting close. I hope. Fuck, where'd it go? Now I'm angry at myself. I'm like, it should be here. Oh, wait. No. Where else would it be? Oh my god, I don't even know where we're wound up. Oh my god. Did I get rid of it? I'd be so... I feel really stupid now. But I know how I can get it again. I just need to... Time to pull up my handy dandy YouTube downloading script. Hopefully it's still up. God, I'm sorry I can be a little all over the place mentally. It's late at night for me. My ADHD is... My ADOS is starting to really get there. YouTube, and then the name of the 7RUT_N08. Yeah, I've been there, a Stan user. I've been there. Unfortunately, that's why I'm like searching over on like my second screen. To be quite honest with you guys. Okay, so it's KOT. Oh god, is it gone? Fuck. Is it? Oh, god damn it! I think they took it down. It's not the end of the world, but still, let me just make sure I'm not losing my mind on this. What's the reason? Video unavailable. Oh boy. God, now I'm about to find it. About my entire PC. I don't want to have to search everything. Ah! You know what I'll probably do though? I will. What will make it real easy is if... Now I know how I can search for it. Let it do its thing. I'm like trying to find this like one needle in a bloody haystack on my entire computer, and I don't even know where to look. And that's like the most infuriating part of it all. I should have it somewhere. Whatever. I just want to find the specific piece of the specific thing, because then I can. Because I need to recreate it with this. I should have saved it. Oh my god. I save all my project files for Source Filmmaker, but I can never save. Yeah. Well, I hate to end the stream, but it's like, to be quite honest though, I think. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, guys, and we got something done. Yay. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.